smartest way to go about it. Shohei's here, Mookie and Freddie are not, and I still expect to have that conversation regardless.
All right, a lot of interesting things in the middle of that. First, he has the awareness to know I gotta come in quiet. Tough to come in quiet with a $700 million contract. Can he come in and act like a rookie and try to avoid any potential? There are professionals out there, but there always could be a resentment, like a guy coming in with the largest contract in the history of the sport. How is that avoided? How does he blend in?
Well, I think he is regarded by most people as the most humble of superstars in the game. This is a guy, one of the greatest players we've ever had put on a uniform, but you never know it by any of the actions or actions that he takes. He is so well polished and says the right things before all of this happens. But the most important thing from all of that is that he's going to be 100% when the season starts.
Absolutely. I think when I see Ohtani, the way his free agency played out, the way that he's gone about his business, not just on the field but off the field, look, can he come in and act like he can sure try. He can try to be, and he seems like the type who would be fairly quiet in the clubhouse anyway. But besides that, I mean, this guy's an absolute superstar. Everybody in that clubhouse knows it. I don't think he's looking for any preferential treatment. From that perspective, hopefully he doesn't get a whole lot of it. I think that will create the respect for that clubhouse. And I'm sure he's looking. Look, he's not living in the right? So that takes a little bit of the unique qualities that he has.
What's going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear and see me. Just want to make sure the stream is working correctly because we had a little sign-in issue with OBS. Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday break instead of our usual Sunday. Still saw a lot of the usual names. Did see a bunch of new names that aren't typically people or names that I recognize from breaking with us. So welcome to all of the new breakers with us tonight. What's going on, Chris? And Rome is burning. All right. Let's see. There was not a ton left over that wasn't purchased tonight. I will make available the spots that were not taken. Let me drop that in here. All right. So for anybody who wants to pick up any additional spots for their to their lot tonight, the players that were not purchased that were left over are put into a lot. $7 for 7 players: Blaze Jordan, Brian Acuna, Jacob Berry, Jesus Baez, Ludwig Espinoza, Michael Arroyo, and Mikey Romero. Rob, that is correct. As of now, the Brady spot has not been paid for. So I'm going to message that buyer one more time. He seems like a reputable buyer, but he's never broken with us before. So I'm going to message him one more time just to let him know he has we give him 3 minutes to get his spot paid for. Otherwise, I will make that spot available. The spot went for $205 tonight, which is, I would say, on the lower end of where the Brady spot's gone for in our breaks. All right. If anybody wants to pick up those leftovers, the 7 leftover prospects for $7, the PayPal and Venmo information is in the top left corner of the screen. First person to claim the lot in the chat can gets the lot. And let's also get started by picking our boxes. Actually, let me make sure there's no other big spots left over. Yeah, that's the big one. Rob grabbing these 7 guys for 7. Whoa. We got a new guest in the break tonight. Corey, what's going on? Rob grabbing the leftovers for 7. All right, let's get into things. Like I said, I guess I didn't make it available yet, but the Brady spot is going to be open. If anybody wants to pick up Brady, he went for $205 tonight. Willing to listen to offers. Let me know what you guys, if anybody's interested in the Brady spot, and I'll give you guys that chance. Let's start picking our boxes. So we have jumbos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First person to list a number between 1 and 5 in the chat can choose the jumbo that we're going to open. We have some MLB Tonight on in the background, talking about how it might not be that ridiculous for the Dodgers to win 120 games this year. Justin picking box number 3. We have our first offer on the Brady spot at $150. Corey, who's your favorite prospect from this class? I don't even know if we've talked about it. So we have one Sapphire box here, so no Sapphires to pick from. This will be the Sapphire box that we break tonight. But we do have actually only 2 jumbos left. So jumbo number 1 and jumbo number 2. The next person to list a number under Chris Kudla's 1 can choose the super jumbo. So box number 1 or box number 2. Next person to respond in the chat can choose our super jumbo. Rob, I received that 7. Thank you for sending that payment. You're all set. And Rob, I'm assuming your name probably matches your name on eBay, but just in case, let me know who you purchased in the eBay auctions so I can make sure that your order on eBay and your order on here match up. We got Chris back in with number 1, and then Brandon and Zach right behind him with 2, but Chris was in first, so we will open box number 1 tonight. So we have our jumbo, we have our sapphire, we have our super. Do we have any other competing bids with Mike for $150 for the Brady spot? I do not have a response from the buyer. I said I would give him until 110. It's now 111. Well, you'll find out who's in the product very shortly then. All right. I'll give it Justin making an offer of 160 for the Brady spot. Colt Keith is not a first in this one, though. I know he just got signed to an extension by Detroit, but I think he's actually an insert only in this product. His first was in 2020 Bowman draft, and his autograph was listed as Keith Colt, and his base card was listed as Colt Keith. Ooh, we have a bidding war going on now between Mike and Justin. All right. Do we have any more bids? Brian, the only spot left over is the Tom Brady bid, or the Tom Brady spot. I'm giving it till 10:14 for the highest bidder on the Brady spot. Doing things a new way. I don't think I've ever gone highest bidder before. But we will give 1 more minute or 1.5 more minutes, and whoever the highest bidder is on the Brady spot, when we hit 12:14, we'll get the Brady spot. We have Justin at 175, or if it reaches the 205 that the buyer that hasn't paid for it gets to, then I'll just cut it at the 205 because I don't want you guys to go crazy and overpay what the market set it at tonight. And the bids start. While we still have the bids going here, do we want to start with the Jumbo, the Sapphire, or actually, you know what? We're not starting with the Sapphire. The Jumbo or the Super tonight? Chris, I didn't know I needed an auctioneer voice. This is a new thing for me. I don't know if I can pull that off. I'm gonna have to practice before the next break. The Red Lava Christian Appor for Daniel he's looking for. Yep, Homer Bush is a first. His value has seemingly been rising since this product was releasing. I was surprised to see how late he went in the draft. I know he was originally slotted as a first rounder. All right, let's see. I don't have seconds on my clock. I'm gonna say 10 seconds left in. Oh, there we go. It's 10:14. So Mike, winning bidder on the Brady spot. Mike, the payment information is up in the top left of the screen. PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com, and Venmo is at hoticebreaks. Once you send that, we will get underway. Mike, you are the winner of the Brady spot. Let me put that into my spreadsheet and into the chat so that is tracked. And let me cancel that order on eBay. That is Mike. All right, and Mike, Brady spot for 190, which is definitely one of the lowest that's ever gone for. So that is a nice grab for you, Mike. Let me just cancel that order in eBay. So that spot is all cleared for you. That guy got 2 messages and plenty of leftover time after the start of the break to try and pay for that. So going once, going twice, and that order is canceled and cleared for you. And thanks for sending the payment over, Mike. You are good to go, and we're good to go with the break. Let me just check up with the messages. We have Super First. Super First, agreed. So we will start with the Super. You took the leftover papers. Thank you for confirming that, Rob. Oh, look at that, Corey. They're talking about the lovely Mets story that came out today that apparently GM Billy Epler was telling the team to fake injuries to clear roster spots, apparently. Classic Mets. And Mike, just to confirm, in case your name on here is not the same as your name in eBay on eBay also, just let me know, Mike, who you purchased on eBay so I can make sure that your pickup of Brady on here goes into your order on eBay. And let's see. We are starting things off. Do I have my box cutter? I do, and we are good to go. Some Montes for Mike. Let's see. Lazaro. Let me see if I can grab this quick. All right, let's see. Mike as a Lazaro chaser, apparently. I was planning on posting this on eBay in 2 weeks. Gonna be doing a hot ice set single sale for the first time ever on eBay. And this was gonna be in that single sale. But since it seems like you're a Montes fan, let me know if you're interested in picking this one up before I list it on eBay. I'm definitely open to hearing offers. I haven't really done a ton of research yet to see what this would be worth. It is number 2 of 5, Lazaro Montes Aqua Red. Let me know if you're interested in that, and I'm open to hearing offers and messaging offline after this break to see if you're interested in picking that up. How about, let's see, how about both? Did they say what the Mets punishment will be? I don't know if they punished the Mets yet for that, but I know they punished Epler, who I don't think is a Mets employee anymore. So I don't know if that will be coming down yet, but classic Met move, and we already basically won't have a well, do we lose first rounders because of our salary cap? I guess probably not. We just have to pay into whatever fund that is for paying way too much money for our players. It's not a first, it's his second release. I believe that's from Bowman Chrome. The aqua red, whatever that combination of colors was on the Montes number 5. Yeah, just shoot me a message on eBay and we can negotiate after the break. All right, we have an empty Super Jumbo box. I would rather see it go to one of our regulars and a Montes fan than have to put it up on eBay, and then you never know what happens. Let's see. Got bumped down in the draft. It got bumped down the draft order, the Mets pick. Let's see. They will have to punish them somehow. Luxury tax. Thank you, Chris, for remembering the name. And let's see what we're started off with tonight. This case so far has been kind of all over the place with the Super Jumbo packs and their placement of autos. So let's see if we're going to have an auto in this bottom half. It looks like we did it right, and this is going to be a refractor pack. So we'll scan through the papers. Probably won't have a color paper in this one since it's not an auto pack. And starting the break off tonight, we have a Carlos Jorge Chrome. Teddy McGraw. A Teddy to start the break, Corey. Philip Abner. Hero Wyatt. Chris Clark. Trey Morgan. Michael Arroyo. Brock Vradenberg. Gavin Cross. Luke Keeschel. Christopher Torrin. Bryce Eldridge. Jernish Valdez. Dylan Head. Some good names in this first pack. Camilo Diaz. Kevin Sim. Deanne Jorge. Luke Schleger. Lucas Gordon. Alex Clemmy. We have a Wyatt Langford glass insert. I don't remember if I've ever seen this card before. Nice start for Wyatt Langford, and our first refractor is Hao-Yu Lee. So we went the entire break last time without getting a single refractor non-first, and our luck ran up in this first pack here. We have a refractor non-first with the Hao-Yu Lee speckle, non-numbered. Let me grab my notched penny sleeves. We have Michael Harris on MLB tonight now. I don't know if you guys caught that Michael Harris did a little promo with Topps this week where he went to a card show dressed up as an old man and walked around asking for his own cards. Topps definitely doing some good promotions nowadays and some good promoting of their product. Brian pointed out to me today that the Series 1 blasters are going to have the option are going to have the randomly inserted cards that you could redeem for autograph memorabilia. As far as I know, that has never been a thing before. So the Fanatics influence getting brought into Topps in this year's Series 1 product. Saw a Wyatt Langford paper card in there. We have an Amarian Boyd, Brock Roden, Kevin Parada, Spencer Nivens, Josue De Paula. There's our first Homer Bush, Xavier Isaac, Drew Hackenberg, Grayson Hitt, Jerron Watts Brown, Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro, we have our big hitter from last break, Matt Shaw. We got the gold Matt Shaw Sapphire auto and a blue Wave auto in the last break. Felton Celestin, Jacob Wilson, Hunter Owen, Marcus Brown, Levi Wells, and Christian Knapsick. Noble Meyer draft night, and we have an Aqua Lava non-first of Colson Montgomery, who I think is number 9 in the top 100 list released by, is that MLB.com that released there? Why did I forget who released their top 100 list? But Montgomery up to number 9 already, and that was number 28 of 125 on the Aqua Lava Montgomery. Mets pick should have been number 9, but they are number 19, so they lost 10 spots on the pick. Let's see. Give you as much info as I can on the Montes card, and you make a fair offer. I can tell you the condition of the card is good enough that I was going to send it to get graded, but I figured it wouldn't come back in time for the end of the month to try and sell it. So definitely a gradable card. Besides that, let me know what other information you want about it. Or definitely a gradable card to my non-professional eye, I should say. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. I did send a PSA order in with 60 cards 2 weeks ago. It was received last Monday, and it's already in grading today. So they do seem to be flying through their orders nowadays. I know they sent out an email a couple weeks ago saying that they were increasing the speed of their service along with some other things to improve their business, dropping, I think it was not value pricing, but the next level up, they dropped their pricing. So PSA making some good moves too, and probably needed with the way the market is right now. We have a Davison Gutierrez to start off this pack, Cole Carrig, Cam Collier, CJ Kifus, Roderick Arias, Cam Fisher, Anthony Gutierrez, Chase Jaworski, Nathan Detmer, Jackson Baumeister, Paul Wilson, Conley Early, Brady Smith, TJ Nichols, Cole Foster, big run of firsts, Jacob Berry, Mac Horvath, Hao-Yu Lee, Charlie Soto, Hans Montero, Nazan Zanatello on the draft night insert. Oh. No, Bridgeton, Missouri. I thought for a second that said he was from Massachusetts. And we have another Speckle Refractor, and this one is a first. Spencer Nivens bat? Yep, Spencer Nivens bat. Spencer Nivens on the first Speckle. So our first Bowman Refractor in our third pack. Michael, no, not a first. It's his second release, the Montes. Ryan getting one of his guys. Ryan, was that you on the Nivens or was that you on the Montgomery? Let's see. It's a couple other things since we do have a bunch of new breakers in the room tonight. I should drop in the Facebook information. We have a Facebook group where we really just try and build a community around Bowman breaking and around prospecting. But in addition, we run some additional team breaks. That's between us and Ishii Breaks, who will be running a full case Sapphire, Bowman Chrome Sapphire break tomorrow night through our eBay store. I'm sure if you guys were bidding tonight, you may have seen that listed tomorrow. So if there are any Sapphire fans out there, a full case of Bowman Chrome Sapphire tomorrow night being ripped by Brian. But we will be running a lot running up to the beginning of the season of different kinds of Bowman breaks through the Facebook group. So if you guys are interested in breaking off of eBay, we'll be running a ton of stuff through there, including this box that I've been holding for a year now, 2019 Bowman Draft, which has Adley, Gunnar. It seems like half of the good players in this product now are in a Baltimore uniform, at least in this product. So I'm going to be ripping that. And I also picked up a box of 2019 Bowman Draft Sapphire. So I'm going to be combining the two, and we're going to try and run a break of a Sapphire and this hobby box together. So I'm excited for that one. That should be a lot of fun. We have a Camden Minacci starting off this one. We have a Tommy Troy, Tanner Hall, Colt Emerson, Kiner Delgado, Mike Bove, Jackson Holliday, Nolan McLean, Spencer Jones, Dylan Campbell, Eric Batoni, Brian Acuna, Colton Ledbetter, Marcelo Mayer, Kemp Alderman, Ludwig Espinoza, Braden Taylor, Ethan Salas, Max Clark on the board for the first time, Carlson Reed, Bryce Eldridge on the glass insert, and another speckle, another first, Adrian Santana. It is Adrian Santana. Nice way to do the speckle on that one. Santana, 16th overall pick? Nope, 31st overall pick. For the Rays, we'll put that one up in the display to get the night started off as our first big hit there with the Santana speckle. We'll top load our Max Clark as well. Ryan hitting on the Colson spot. Another note that I always like to mention in our breaks for those of you guys who are new, we always sleeve up all Chrome cards before they get sent out to you guys. So, as I'm sure you've noticed, I've only been sleeving up some of the bigger names live in the stream to make sure we can keep things moving. But all Chrome cards, so all of these, will be sleeved up in penny sleeves before they get sent out in the mail to you guys. So they'll be nicely protected for the shipping process. But if there is anything that you see that you want me to sleeve up immediately in the break that I don't immediately sleeve up, please feel free to let me know in the chat and we'll get that done for you. We usually like to have live sports on in the background of our breaks. Tonight, not a huge live sports night. Only 3 college basketball games on tonight, and they actually were pretty good games, but I think most of them were earlier slot. Maybe the San Diego State-Nevada game will be coming up a little bit later, and maybe I'll put that one on at some point during the break instead of MLB TV. But continuing on to our 5th bottom pack, and it looks like our 5th oh, interesting. We don't usually see a paper refractor in a pack that doesn't have an autograph. So let's see what's going to happen here. We have a green Brady House non-first. That is numbered 63 of 99. On the green paper, we have an Alfredo Duno, Jacob Gonzalez, and Manuel Bonilla, our first Wyatt Langford base of the night. Cole Schoenwetter, Maui Ahuna, Jackson Merrill, Hunter Holland, Jaden Ham, Jack Weniger, Travis Honeyman, Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Jonah Cox, Ryan Clifford, Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole. So interesting. First time we've ever seen a non-auto pack have a color paper refractor in it. We have a Blake Mitchell draft night and a lunar first of Philip Abner. Not our guy Grayson Hitt that we keep hitting over and over. I saw the colors in the band around the card, and I thought we were going to see another Grayson Hitt, but we went Philip Abner tonight. All right, let's sleeve up the Wyatt Langford. Let's see. Can I just say Blake Mitchell so I would know what it sounds like if I was actually going to hit a card? Well, kaboom! There you go. You asked for it, and we got the Blake Mitchell draft night. I'm sure that's not the card you were looking for, and hopefully we get another one tonight to add to that. But both of your guys are on the board now. I think I said Colt Emerson already. So I think you have Emerson and Mitchell on the board now. And the Brady House. And let's see our first autograph of the night. Let's see. College Shuffle, Bobby, I did see that. I went ESPN first because I didn't know what was going to be on, and I saw that UCLA game. Looks like we have a Braden Taylor draft night insert in the back. We have a sky blue Cade Morris. Not exactly going to call this a blue-on-blue Mets card, but a sky blue-on-blue for the Mets pitcher. Number 490 of 499. Jesus Baez Chrome, Jay Bashirs, Cole Young, Hunter Haas, Gabriel Gonzalez, Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, Chase Davis, Yoandre Vargas, Noble Meyer, getting a couple nice names here. Starting our refractors, Patrick Riley, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, Tayshaun Walton, Jonathan Mejia, Devin Saltabon, William Bergola, Carson Roccaforte, and our first auto is going to be a base auto. Looks like maybe a Ray. Nope, maybe a Blue Jay. And it is a Blue Jay, Landon Mardeau. And if I remember correctly, Mardeau is a Vin Gleason spot. I think Vin is not in the live feed, so he'll be excited to see that first auto goes to him. We have a Wyatt Langford and Braden Taylor insert behind that. Lots to sleeve up from that one, so let's get everything in a sleeve, starting with our refractors. Roccaforte, Saltabon, Riley, Keener, Thornton, Tayshaun Walton, Noble Meyer on the base chrome, Chase Davis on the base chrome, Landon Mardeau, on the base auto, and let's get a notched sleeve for our paper sky blue of Cade Morris. Color for the Mets on the board, and continuing to our second autograph pack. Let's see. Pro Pickleball is getting big. It is. One of my clients bought into the Brooklyn pickleball team, so there's money flowing in there too. No color in this pack. Starting off the chrome with a Hurston Waldrop, Luis Guanipa. There's Blake Mitchell again for you, Kaboom. Emmett Olson, Alberto Rios, Drew Jones, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Jake DeLeo, Christian Apor. Not quite that red wave yet, or red lava, but Apor on the board. We have an Andrew Walters, Luis Angel Acuna refractor, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Jonah Cox, Ryan Clifford, Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole, Joe Whitman, and another base autograph. It looks like White Sox colors. Are we going to get it a pour? Seth Keener. Seth Keener base auto, so two autos on the board, both base, both pitchers. Enrique Bradfield and James Wood getting inserts. Rome is Burning, were you talking about the Nevada-San Diego State game being on right now? If so, let me know what network that's on, and I can flip to it quickly, so I don't have to search through all of the channels and delay continuing to open up these autograph packs. I would guess either CBS, but probably Fox Sports 1. All right, centering our background hits. Let's see. Savannah Bananas lost their second game of 2024 and 11th in a row. Yikes. I didn't realize the Savannah Bananas were that bad. Mike says, pass on the Montes, thinking you get 80 to 100 based on comps and listed of him. All right, Mike. Thank you for the interest. Oh, we have double sky blue papers. So we have a bunch of weird stuff going on in this break. We had a paper refractor in a non-auto pack, and now we have a double paper refractor pack. This one is How You Lee. So 2 hits on the board for How You Lee now, a speckle and a sky blue paper. This one's 126 of 499. And it looks like Padres colors, Samuel Zavala, so 2 non-firsts. This one is 238 of 499. We have a Ludwig Espinoza back on the board in chrome, Braden Taylor, Ethan Salas, Max Clark for a second time, Carlson Reed, Connor Burns, Nelson Rada, Ethan O'Donnell, Dylan Questad, Tommy Hawk, Samuel Munoz. We have some upside down refractors coming up. Mikey Romero, Johnny Farmello getting a refractor. Nice card there. Rainer Arias, Yoandre Vargas, Noble Meyer, Travis Honeyman. Oops. Let's put that one there. Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, and another base auto. So 3 base autos in a row to start this one off. This one is a Cade Denton. Cade Denton Rockies pitcher base auto, Rainer Arias and Spencer Jones. So we could not possibly be starting off worse with these autos. 3 non-first round pitchers, all base. Hopefully that means that this box is saving the big hits for the color at the end. 2 Max Clark base on the board. Braden Taylor. Let's open up some more sleeves. Let's see. No auto for... Wait, is there no auto at all for Opor, Daniel? Mike says purple number to 25 to 31. One is listed at 125. Raw number to 5. Meb says 3 guys routinely in the leftover lots. Brandon says there has to be a big auto in this. I'm hoping that's the case because if we get 2 more base pitcher non-first rounders, that would be the worst box we've ever opened in the, 2.5 months? No, I guess 2 months that we've been opening this product now. Honeyman refractor, Noble Meyer refractor, and Johnny Farmello refractor. Looks like we're going to get a refractor auto, but it looks like it's going to be a refractor auto number to 499, so they still owe us a low-numbered card here, I would say. All right, we have a Joe Whitman Chrome, Patrick Riley, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, Tayshawn Walton, Jonathan Mejia, Devin Saltabon, William Bergola, Carson Rocafort, Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, refractor of Brooks Lee and Nazan Zanatello. Always love the back-to-backs. Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro, Matt Shaw, Felton Celestin, Jacob Wilson, and Mike Bove. Meb, your guy Mike Bove getting our first numbered auto. That is number 86 of 499 for the 54th overall pick. Justin Crawford and Tommy Troy getting our inserts. So our first numbered auto hitter of the night is Meb. Meb, I feel like has it been a couple weeks since we hit you an auto, or did we get you a couple last week? I can't remember which extreme it's been, whether it's been a while or if we hit a few for you last week. We got our double Zanatellos, the refractor and the base. We have our first Jacob Wilson on the board with a refractor, and I believe our second Matt Shaw on the board with this time a refractor, adding to the base that we already have. Final pack from the jumbo, and let's see what Topps did to us. Not keeping the super, even if you hit it, that will go to his dad. Sounds like you are a good friend of the family. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, man. They're going to give us 4 bases and 1 refractor to 499. That is about as dirty as Topps can do you. All right, we have a sky blue paper of Hero Wyatt. That is 374 of 499. We have a Colson Montgomery base, Jace Boroffin, Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, Caden Morris, Jason Savacool, Jake Cunningham, and Jet Williams. Bunch of firsts sandwiched with 2 non-firsts. We have a Hunter Owen refractor, Marcus Brown, Levi Wells, Christian Knapzik, Colson Montgomery, Jace Boroffin, same names again, Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth, and the final auto of the jumbo is a Pirate. And we have back-to-back Xander Muths. That is a brutal jumbo. Max Clark, Cam Collier inserts. 4 base non-first round pitchers. And the Mike Bove refractor to 499. Can only go up from there, you would think. You would hope. Hero Wyatt, sky blue paper. Let's sleeve up our refractor hits, and then we'll move on to the jumbo box, which on average so far this year have treated us a lot better than the super jumbos, and we'll see if that continues tonight. We have had a couple super jumbos that did very, very well, including a Brady numbered to 199, but not tonight. All right, let me take a guess and see if it is FS1 that has the... Oops. It is FS1 that has the Nevada game on. So we'll get some Nevada game in the background now instead of whatever documentary type situation was going on MLB TV. Let's see. Nice, Meb, that's your first Bove auto. It's been a while. Probably Grayson hit last time. Probably. Meb, you have Muth, and saying that still hurts even though you have Muth. So Meb getting a couple autos now. Let me shift over these paper cards, and then we'll go to the jumbo. I think we've had one jumbo box ever where there were 5 base autos. But in that box, we had a bunch of first rounders. I think we might have had 4 first rounders. And all of them were hitters, if I remember correctly. So that may have been the worst jumbo box we've ever opened. Super jumbo, I should say. Hopefully this will, to make up for it, be the best jumbo box we ever opened. Oh, we have Colorado State, San Jose State on FS1. Not as competitive a game as San Diego State, Nevada. But love some Mountain West basketball, so we'll leave this one on. Keep the break moving. All right, we have our empty jumbo box. Brandon says my eyes are bleeding. Yeah, that's about correct after that box. I don't think I mentioned at the beginning of the break that the eBay sweepstakes is still happening. The link to that is at the top of the screen if anybody's interested in joining. And if anybody has joined, I'm curious to hear how it went. I'm not really sure exactly how it works. All right, starting off the jumbo box. Ooh, we have an address slipping off of the top tiers over here. All right, we have a Hero Wyatt starting things off. Cole Young, Philip Abner, Jesus Baez, Brock Vradenberg, and we're already off to a way better start. First auto in the jumbo, and it's a Jacob Wilson base auto. So still in the base, but we have a top 10 pick. I think Wilson number 6. Yep, 6th overall there. Nice autograph, too. It's been a while since we pulled a Jacob Wilson auto. Matt Shaw, Transformative Talent, and refractors of Philip Abner and Hero Wyatt. I feel like I've said Hero Wyatt's name like 4 times already. There's Wyatt and Abner, and we have a Jacob Wilson auto, and that will be the hit of the break so far. So let's move this Adrian Santana over, and let's hope that it starts to get crowded in this background now. We'll go all the way down this first stack now. See if we can save some of the autos for the end. I'm guessing it's going to be straight across the top row that the autos go now. So we'll move that top row to the bottom once we get to that. No color in the paper there, but we're starting off with a Nolan McLean. Jacob Wilson back on the board. It's a Jacob Wilson kind of box. James Wood, Felton Celestin, Kendall George, Christian Knapsick, Brady House, refractors of Jaden Ham, and Jack Weniger. I feel like we see a ton of that pattern, especially in the refractors. The Ham Weniger, where there's a bunch of pitchers that run in a row. Meb saying, had Jacob Wilson sign a WAC tournament ball, and his auto is always nice. Easy to root for, but unfortunate that he's on the A's. We have a green grass refractor coming up. I don't think there are any green grass autos, so that'll just be a refractor to 99. But I was talking to one of my clients today, and he said that he told me he was at the Knick game today, and his son was able to get Luka to sign a ball, and that apparently Luka was a really nice guy. So that's always good to hear that the big names, not saying that Wilson's a huge name yet, but always good to hear when the big stars are humble and good to the fans. We have a Levi Wells, Dylan Campbell, Marcus Brown, Cade Culler, Xander Muth again, and the green grass is a first, and it is Cade Culler. Seen a lot of repeats within packs. It's interesting. Number 14 of 99 on the Cade Culler green grass. Paul Skeens, Transformative Talent, and Amarian Boyd, and Brock Roden refractors. Which WAC school did Wilson go to? They maybe Vegas may. Oh yeah, I heard there was some news about the Vegas situation this week. Maybe temporary Salt Lake still in Oakland A's. Is that a thing? They might move the A's to Salt Lake temporarily? Or is Salt Lake one of the minor league stops? All right, we have a Coleman Picard, Jacob Cravey, Sean Sullivan, Jace Boroffin, Yanquiel Fernandez, Colson Montgomery, Jackson Holiday, draft picks and prospects, Kevin Parada, and Spencer Nivens, refractors. Jacob was a Grand Canyon player with Homer Bush. I can't believe how quickly Grand Canyon has turned into a good collegiate program. I think I've mentioned a couple times in here that I've watched a few Grand Canyon college basketball games, and that stadium is not like any mid-major stadium I've ever seen on game day before. It is a huge stadium, and it gets packed, and the announcers that they have at Grand Canyon sound like they could be announcing on like primetime Fox. We have Colin Huck on the board for the first time, and a Max Clark on the board for the third time. Luis Almeida, Ethan Salas, Ty Pete, Braden Taylor, Mac Shaw, draft picks and prospects, Kiner Delgado, and there's another refractor, Mike Bove, this time not autographed. So, good night for the Max Clark spot in terms of base spots. 3 on the board already. Ty Pete, Braden Taylor, and our first Colin Huck. A's lease in Oakland expires after the season. They toured AAA facilities in Salt Lake. Jeez, that's a sign of a good organization there. All right, we have a paper refractor coming. Looks like maybe teal. It's a watermelon. And it's a watermelon Charlie Soto. We got a first rounder there. So the Jumbo certainly doing us a lot better than the Super did. Number 146 of 199 on the Charlie Soto hit. We have a Jason Woodward, Brandon Winokur, Jake Cunningham, Tamar Johnson, Jason Savacool, Andrew Pinkney, another Wyatt Langford insert, draft night, Xavier Isaac, and Drew Hackenberg refractors. Well, maybe at least there won't be possums running around the minor league ballpark that they end up playing in if that ends up happening. Charlie Soto getting the sleeve and a nice watermelon Soto there. Located in Arizona, doesn't hurt. Grand Canyon, I'm guessing you're talking about there. Wilbin Francisa, Carlson Reed. I thought originally that the Grand Canyon was like a primarily online university. Maybe I'm totally off about that. Sabin Sabalos, Ethan O'Donnell, Jackson Churio. We have purple coming up, and it is not an auto. Roman Anthony, numbered 35 of 250. Rhett Lauder, transformative talent. Jackson Holiday refractor, and Nolan McLean refractor. So Holiday getting his best hit of the break so far. And with that, we have to open up some more top loaders. If anybody joined the Facebook group, I will accept those people who joined into the group as soon as this break is over, unless Brian's already done that. But just figured I'd mention that since I forgot to mention it when we mentioned it before. When I mentioned the group before. As soon as I get that Sapphire box in the mail, which should be in the next couple days, I want to get that 2019 draft break up because I'm pretty excited to get this box ripping. It's been sitting here for a year. Our last box, we pulled some of the big names, but in autos, I think the best one we got was Nick Lodolo, which we could have done worse. Looks like we might have gold coming up here in an insert. It looks like maybe a gold draft night insert. So we could have a nice name coming up in gold based on the fact that it is the draft night inserts. We have a Cade Morris Chrome, Davison De Los Santos. I think it's the first time I've said his name. Jed Williams, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Colton Ledbetter, and the gold is Jacob Gonzalez, draft picks and prospects. First time I've seen a draft picks and prospects numbered. Wyatt Langford, draft picks and prospects. And behind that, Grayson Hitt finally hitting, and Jerron Watts-Brown. So Hitt getting a refractor, Jerron Watts-Brown getting a refractor, and Jacob Gonzalez getting gold. So that's a cool one. Would have rather that been a gold base, but serial number 1 of 50, even cooler. Congrats, Jacob Gonzalez spot. Looks like it just scrolled past on the screen, so it'll be a while before I can see who that was. But a nice hit for the first rounder from the White Sox. We'll put that one in the middle along with the Jacob Wilson. And let's sleeve the Ledbetter and the Enrique Bradfield Jr. Let's see, I'm guessing that the last two autos were going to be in that top row, so I shifted that to the bottom row, and it looks like we may have accurately saved the best for last in this box, or at least the autos for last. One base auto on the board so far, so hoping for some color. We have a Nelson Rada. There's our Hokie, Jack Hurley, Connor Burns, Elijah Green, Samuel Munoz, Justin Reimer, Charlie Soto again in the draft night insert, Spencer Jones, and Dylan Campbell getting refractors. GCU is picked to win the WAC again, but Utah Valley is picked to be second. I'm assuming we're talking baseball because I don't think UVU is second in basketball. And I know they're first in baseball. I know they're first in basketball. And if I remember correctly, Meb, I'm assuming you might know this better than I do. Is the MAC not having a college basketball tournament this season, or at least letting the net rankings choose who makes the NCAA tournament? Looks like we have sky blue and a lunar refractor coming up in this box. In this pack. We have a Samuel Basallo on the board. Brian Acuna. Ty Floyd. Eric Batoni. Isaiah Coupet. Felton Celestin sky blue. And Chase Jaworski lunar. Camden Minacci and Tommy Troy getting a refractor. Best hit for Tommy Troy so far. We have some sirens going by in the background. If you've been in our breaks plenty, we've had plenty of luck brought by the New York City Sirens in the background, and couldn't ask for a better time for that to happen than right before we pull 2 auto packs. So hopefully they're going to bring us luck again. As they come closer. And let's see. 2 autos coming up. The whack, they are having one, but they seed it off of net rankings. Got it. So it's not based off of standings, it's based off net rankings. That makes sense. Maybe that's what I saw. All right, we have a Ludwig Espinoza. Rhett Lauder on the board for the first time in a non-insert tonight. Kemp Alderman. Brando Maia. Marcelo Meyer. We have a refractor auto coming up here. Looks like maybe, is that an Oriole color? Oh, what is this? That's a first for me. An Enrique Bradfield Jr. image variation sticker auto. What is that about? That is numbered 8 of 99. So we have an Enrique Bradfield Jr. image variation numbered to 99. That is the first image variation auto I've seen at a Bowman draft. Drew Jones, Transformative Talent, Tanner Hall, and Colt Emerson getting refractors. So that's interesting. Like the look of that card. Congrats, Enrique Bradfield Jr. spot. Looks like that was, I think that's at Jeremy Redfield. Congrats on the nice hit there. Let's start shifting some stuff over, and we'll get that in the top display next to the Jacob Wilson auto. Another first rounder getting a nice hit, and this one numbered under 100. Let's see, Rhett Lauder, Tanner Hall, and we'll get a top load for Marlin and his Colt Emerson refractor. And the Sirens deliver big again. That is a cool looking hit for the auto, and let's see what we can do with the final auto of this box. It might be base. Might be. Let's see. I think it is. We have a Lazaro Montes, Connor O'Halloran, Cooper Ingle, Jack Mahoney, wrong pile, Andrew Lindsay, and a base auto of another Oriole or Giant. Giant it is, and Luke Schleger it is. First hit we've had on Schleger in a while. Base auto there. Max Clark, Transformative Talent, adding to all the base cards we've hit of him. And Homer Bush and Josue DePaula getting refractors. So, all in all, a big step up in quality from the super jumbo to the jumbo. And we'll see how we can finish things off with this Sapphire box. Yeah, Brandon, that was a cool one. Love the image variations. I hate that they don't say that they're a first on it, and I hate that they're a sticker, but still, an auto number to 99 of a first round pick. Never anything to complain about. And the short printed image variation is always nice. All right, let's see how we can finish things up now with this Sapphire. So far, they've been pretty good. This box came from the same place that the box with the Matt Shaw Gold came from. I looked up the value of that Matt Shaw after the break, and I think it was somewhere in the 600 to 800 range. So certainly paying for the box without even adding any of the parallels. If we're hitting another card the quality of that Max Shaw Gold. We have an empty Sapphire box ready to rip. 4 packs per stack, looking taller on the right, so we'll go left first. Will I get this one started? I will remind everybody that these breaks are usually on Sundays. We ran this one on Friday because of Super Bowl Sunday being this week, but we will be back with the same break next Sunday, usual place and time. We have a Jerron Watts Brown starting off the Sapphire box. We have our auto going right off the bat. Base Jack Hurley. So certainly not a $600 to $800 auto like it was last time, but we got our Hokie. It's the first time I've seen a Jack Hurley auto. Felon Celestin and a good night for Jacob Wilson. An auto, a couple bases, and now a Sapphire for Wilson. Good night for the Grand Canyon product. And good night for the Virginia Tech product, Jack Hurley. Continuing down this first stack, we are started off with a Camden Minacci, Tommy Troy, nice hit for Tommy Troy, Hunter Owen, and Marcus Brown. Brown, Owen, Minacci, and Troy, all firsts in that pack. And we got a first rounder again in Tommy Troy. So Jacob Wilson and Tommy Troy getting hits in the first 2 packs. Meb, go D-backs. I'm on your Christmas card list. Is that I'm guessing that means the Jack Hurley spot is yours too. Got you the Hurley and the Bobe tonight, and I think would we see Xander Muth as well. All right, we have a Tanner Hall. I think that's gold. I'm gonna do what we did last week, and I'm gonna save the gold for the end. We're gonna put that one there, and if we can spot the parallels, there should be. That was our first parallel, so there should be 2 more parallels. We'll stack them up over there, and we'll do our parallels to end the break. All right, we have a Josue De Paula, Spencer Nivens, William Bergola, and Carson Rocafort. I call it the Brian way to do things, where he saves all the hits until the end. And we're gonna copy that play tonight with the Sapphire. If anybody's in his break tomorrow night of the 2023 Bowman Chrome Sapphire, I'm sure he's going to be using that same format along with his awesome customized card display shelf, I'll call it. We have a James Wood, Cooper Ingle. I hope that Cooper Ingle's family member, I don't know if we ever confirmed if it was his dad who's been breaking with us, but hopefully the Ingle family member is in this break again tonight. Waldrop and Luis Guanipa. I think that might be one of the nicer Ingles we've pulled. I know Brian had pulled a personal Ingle auto, and I think he shipped it to the Ingle that's been breaking with us. So nice move by Brian. And we have orange. So we have orange and gold. I think the oranges are numbered to 75 in this product. So we'll go with the orange pack first if we don't get anything lower numbered, or higher numbered, I should say. We have all base here, starting with Xavier Isaac, Drew Hackenberg, Drew Gilbert, and Max Anderson. So Drew with a W and Drew with an E. Back-to-back in the Sapphire packs. Gilbert and Hackenberg and Xavier Isaac. And final pack before we look at all of our parallels. And there should be another parallel in this, and there is, and it's yellow, so we'll do this pack first. All right, starting off the hits is Grayson hit. Behind that, Ariel Castro. Matt Shaw again hitting in Sapphire, and we have a first in yellow, and it is Matt Shaw again. The Matt Shaw spots in the last 2 breaks paying dividends. Yellow Sapphire numbered 67 of 75, Shaw, and a regular Sapphire Shaw. So continuing our trend tonight of cards being back-to-back. Parallels and base variations being right next to each other. And that is not a bad one to see. Shaw getting the double hitter. Actually, let me take that Shaw and we'll put that up in the display. We'll switch out the Adrian Santana. All right, let's go orange next. We have the Homer Bush to start it off. We have a Nazan Zanatello in the back, so some nice players so far. Brooks Lee. And our orange is a first again. And it is Sabin Sabalos. That is... Oh, it's number 225. I was wrong. Number 5 of 25 on the orange Sapphire for Sabin Sabalos. That will be our low-numbered hit of the night, numbered to 25 orange for Sabalos. Nice hits for Zanatello, Bush, and Brooks Lee. And we have one more gold card coming out. Good luck, everybody, on this last hit. We have a Tanner Hall in the front, Christian Knapsick in the back, Levi Wells, and our final hit of the night is not a first. Can we finally get a Lazaro, though, for Mike? Felnan. Felnan Celestin, number 25 of 50 is our last hit of the break. All right, I'm going to sleeve these last couple cards up, then we'll recap the hits from tonight. So we definitely improved in value to getting deeper into this break. Started off slow with the Super, got hotter with the Jumbo, and had another nice Sapphire box. Couple nice hits in that one. Justin, is that you on Felnan? Or Sabalos? Or Shaw? All right, if anybody's signing off before the recap, we appreciate everybody who joined the break tonight. Like I mentioned, we'll be back next Sunday. Hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl. I forgot to ask people who their bets are on. So if anybody's sticking around for the recap, let me know in the chat where your bets are leaning right now for the Super Bowl. I think my lean right now, if I had to place a bet, would be 49ers money line. All right, starting off the recap with a How You Lee Speckle. Felnan Celestin Gold Sapphire, 25 of 50. Adrian Santana Speckle. Matt Shaw, Tommy Troy, Jacob Wilson, all getting Sapphire. Luke Schleger Base Auto. Colt Emerson Refractor. Chase Jaworski Lunar. Felnan Celestin with another hit with the Sky Blue. Tommy Troy Refractor. Roman Anthony Purple. Jackson Holiday Refractor. Charlie Soto on the Watermelon Paper to 199. Max Clark Base, Cade Color, Green Grass, Hero Wyatt, Sky Blue Paper, Xander Muth, Base Auto, Matt Shaw, and Jacob Wilson Refractors, Max Clark Base, Cade Denton, and Seth Keener Base Autos, Cade Morris, Sky Blue Paper, Landon Mardeau Base Auto, Brady House, Green Paper, Wyatt Langford Base, Philip Abner Lunar, Max Clark Base, Spencer Nivens Speckle, and Colson Montgomery Aqua Wave. Then going to our background, let's go with the Jack Hurley Sapphire Auto off the board first. Then I'm going to go with the Jacob Gonzalez Draft Picks and Prospects Gold insert. Let's go Sabin Sabalos with our low-numbered hit off the board next. Sabalos Orange Sapphire, number 5 of 25. That Jacob Gonzalez was number 1 of 50, making it even cooler. We're going to go Mike Bove, Refractor Auto, numbered 86 of 499. Matt Shaw, Yellow Sapphire, numbered 67 of 75. And then our two big hitters of the night, Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the Image Variation Auto, numbered 8 of 99. And Jacob Wilson on the Base Auto. Let's see. Let's check the chat. Meb saying, nice Sabalos hit, former JUCO star, then Oregon Duck. Brandon, thanks for the break. Appreciate you joining. Hopefully we see you back in here soon. Brandon also says, go Niners. Justin hit the Sabin. Nice. Let's see. Meb saying, rooting for a good game. I'll agree on that one for sure. And a lot of college basketball on Saturday between now and then. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining the break. If I don't catch you guys tomorrow night in Brian's Sapphire break, then we'll either see you on Facebook or next Sunday running this same break back. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend.